Ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Facts.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon, the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice, McCall, and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Out there for the Nike EYBL All-Stars, Joey Johnson and Tyson Ice McCall run the show. Bryant Cologne and Drew Robinson look to make things happen out on the wings, and Al Prachumpsy lurks in the paint. And looking at the starting lineup for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills and MP in the backcourt. The 3-and-D specialist Drexel Carrington joins Brandon Harris at the forward position, with Miles Thunderstone holding things down at center. Here's Harris, and the rebound paying off as they pick up the second chance points right there.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
And here's Cologne, down low, McCall, good, and Cologne gets the assist. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure gonna be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Now here's Johnson. Robinson screen. And it's McCall with the finish.
Oh, wheeling that one in for two. Some ice in the veins of McCall. Pun intended.
MP outside. The three ball. And the West hits it again from deep.
The D not giving him much respect from three-point range. They might want to rethink their strategy.
Cologne on the outside. Pass to Prachumpsy. Shoots over Stone. Prachumpsy can't hit it. And here's the West All-Stars. It's a 5-point game. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world. And this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's Prachumpsy. He gets that one to fall.
That's the strategy. Give Prachumpsy the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
MP, McCall covering. Back to MP, shoots the three, and the West hits it again from deep.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Now here's McCall. He has 6. Let's go with the three. It's rebounded by Mills. The West with the lead. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's McCall. Score the bucket, his 4th of the game, missing only 1 so far. He's now shooting 4 for 5 tonight. Outside Carrington. MP. The tray. And another 3 for the WCBL.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters, pronto.
Now here's McCall. 8 points for him. Here's Prachumpsy, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. A defender cannot give up that much size inside and expect to get a hand on it.
Stolen by Robinson. It's Cologne on the wing. 3-pointer. Nails it from 3.
Beautiful play. Right there, you see 2 guys completely on the same page.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's Cologne. Clock at 6. Johnson. Beyond the arc. Great defensive effort by Devontae Mills. Outside MP. Pass to Stone. Back to MP. Basket's good. That coming off an assist from Stone.
And how about the selfless play of Stone? He's just so egoless out on the floor.
Now here's McCall, guarded by MP. Fades back. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
McCall for 3. Rebound goes to the WCBL.
Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made 3 with one of his own.
The rebound by McCall. Johnson with the rock. Now guarded by Mills. Perchumsey. That one's good. He's now 3 for 5 from the field. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
Honestly, they should just stay with what they've been doing.
He was all alone on that one.
You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
Now here's McCall. He's got 8 in this one. Kicks it to Johnson. Outside, McCall. Robinson screen. Offline with the 3.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Now here's Robinson. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
2 minutes.
Johnson, no good that time. This has been a very one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
It's MP missing. And they're running. Cologne. He's covered by Carrington. To the paint. And Perchumsey with the stuff.
Athletic move to the rim from Perchumsey. He saw his chance, and he took it.
Kicks it out to MP. Stone. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. You talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
Another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team, one shot at a time.
Now here's McCall. He's got 11. Pass to Cologne. McCall. Here's Perchumsey. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
That was just sheer muscle on Perchumsey's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Fires in the triple.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
Johnson with the rock. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Cologne on the outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer's offline. And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. The West All-Stars out in front, leading by 17. And more basketball to come after this short break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now here's Robinson. Back to Cologne. Johnson. Swings it to McCall. From outside, it's off the mark. Stone outside. MP. It's Carrington on the wing. Out of bounds. That goes to the EYBL All-Stars. McCall. Mills with the block.
Oh, rejected by Mills. That's a nice bonus from your playmaker.
And it's good for 2. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
Now here's Stone. Pass to Carrington. Return to MP. Lets the 3 fly. Good. Carrington gets the assist.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Now Perchumsey. Over to the left wing. Outside, Robinson. Perchumsey, covered now by Stone. Perchumsey can't hit it. Return to MP. From deep. And the rebound goes to EYBL. Kicks it to Johnson. McCall. Al Perchumsey on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unable to get that one to go. Now Harris. And here's MP. McCall covering. MP uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Now here's McCall, covered by MP. Johnson misses. To the middle. Mills with the look. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on. You can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Jonathan Lack. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Now here's Johnson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Robinson, defended by Chu. Johnson for 3. Great defensive effort by Devontae Mills. So it's the West now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second. MP. The 3. Perchumsey pulls it in. And you look at the production of these 2 stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
MP with the look, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
That's how you do it. Get into the teeth of the defense.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that and stop this run.
Right side Johnson, pass to Lack. And finished off by Jonathan Lack.
What a slam by Lack. I like that he didn't just settle for the layup there.
Back to MP. The 3. Perchumsey pulls it in. Now Johnson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot 2.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the EYBL All-Stars, Joey Jackson.
And the first one drops. And the West All-Stars making a change here. Teams making a change here. Now a timeout called by EYBL.
For West All-Stars. Time Time called.
MP up top, defended by McCall. MP, no good. A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. McCall, left side. Pulls it. Harris comes down with the board. And here's the West All-Stars. Stone, left side. Back to MP. From downtown, hits the trifecta.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Here's Johnson. Perchumsey with the screen. UIBL, no good that time either. MP outside. Now Harris, defended by Robinson.
Sell-off came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection.
And what incredibly soft hands to make that catch and just to lay it in like that. So impressive.
Returns it to McCall. Cologne. Kicks it to Johnson. It's McCall on the wing. Nice move. And it's slammed in by McCall.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Now MP. The three is up. Johnson with the rebound. Here's McCall, covered by Mills. And it's McCall finishing it off.
One of the top 20 prospects on display in this game. An impressive dunker from his height. Ice getting up above the rim.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
Out to the wing. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Cologne. McCall. Good, and Cologne gets the assist.
Well, we talk about McCall's shooting ability often, and he's just so good at cashing in from beyond the arc.
MP. McCall covering. Drills it from deep.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Outside, it's Johnson. Pass to Cologne. Outside, McCall. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Robinson. Now Cologne. McCall outside. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed against a very talented group. MP was more than...
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah, I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah, power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
turning into
Yes.
a really exciting season.
Whew.
Well,
Hey!
there he is,
Hey!
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good to
Great
see you.
game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Well, now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never gonna play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment.
Yeah.
But this is as good as it's gonna get for you, NP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
That means... Wait, you're not kidding. Europe? No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen, you did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came to the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When did you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. You know, they'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.